What's up, baby boy? Are you gonna be my co-pilot today? Huh? My co-YouTuber? That's just freaking adorable, alright. Oh. Oh, mwah. Oh, okay, okay. So for today's video, I'm going to be making this Lego roller skate. I bought it on Amazon a little while ago and plan on making it and maybe even buying a second set so I can have two roller skates because one is kind of weird, but here we go. So first thing, open the box obviously. I don't really care too much about the box, I just want to open it as easy as possible. There's usually a convenient way to open these. Oh, yeah, okay, so right there, there. No knife required. I don't need that no more. Alright, instructions, I will probably be using them because I don't want to have to do it twice. Alright. I don't know if they normally include the alternative build instructions in the box, but they did for this one. Alright, so there's just two bags labeled 1 and 2. Well, there's smaller bags, but they're inside the bag, so I'm just going to open them. Bag 1, I'll just leave on my right. Now for you, Moose. Hi, buddy. Do you have to go outside and go potty? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Okay, so bag 1 has two smaller bags in it. I'll leave those closed for now. And then bag 2 also has two smaller bags in it. Alright, so step 1. Wow, they made that just one piece. That's interesting. Okay, that. There. There. Alright, 2 more rounded pieces. Here and here. And then a 5, a 1x5. That's interesting. Okay, and then we have, this is going to be quick. Is it gray? It's definitely not in that bag. There and there. And then a big plate on top. Then another one of these guys, and we're doing the same thing. And then we're going like this, and then like, shoot. Oh, another 5, 1x5. Get out of here, hair. Another 1x5. Then like that, and then like that. Look at that, we're already halfway done. Okay, yeah, that, and then we get the nose piece. Well, toe. What? Moose, is it stuck? What? Show me. Show me, Moose. What is it? Okay, well, That's done. Got these arch pieces. Got a I think I may have to get into the smaller bags now. I believe that's accurate. I'm YouTubing here. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore the dog that's over there. Is the camera really that crooked? Shit. I'll fix it. Alright, moving on to the next step. There's that. And then another blue piece. Or teal, turquoise. Alright, and then these flat pieces. Alright, so let's maybe talk about some other things while I'm building here. So, my wife, she's been posting on my channel a lot lately, and I mean, she's on my channel in my hiking videos, so you probably, if you watched any of those videos, you've probably seen her before. Well, anyway, yeah, she's posting videos, and she kind of, I guess, has a bit of a say in the name of my channel, since, oh my god. 1, 2, 3. Since she's posting videos on it too, and to be fair, I mean, I feel like maybe some more conservative people are steering away from my channel, maybe because of my channel name. At least that's what my wife hypothesizes, and she's probably not wrong. I'll admit that. It's probably a bad channel name, but I mean, it is a bad, you know, a bad person. But I guess I'll explain that's why I have that channel name in the first place. I do a lot of video gaming, and that's been my gamer tag or screen name for a long time, and I haven't, well, I'm really bad at picking names. Oh, really bad at picking names. You want to lay down, Moose? Yeah, I'm really bad at picking names for just about everything. So, I don't know. A bad person that worked. It's good for gaming because, you know, if you, well, I did a lot of PvP gaming, and if you kill somebody in a PvP game, usually it'll say your name killed this person, or this person killed you, you know, whatever your name is. And, well, I thought, you know, a bad person, that's a hilarious name. So, like, you got killed by a bad person, or a bad person killed you, or you killed a bad person, you know? And, I just kind of stuck with it, and, you know, it's been decent. And, yeah, now I'm just thinking maybe I'll change it. But that brings me to the point of me talking right now is, I mean, I guess leave a comment if you want to try to, you know, come up with a better name for my channel than I have. I mean, anyone can do it. Obviously, I can't, but I'm open for suggestions. I mean, obviously nothing that's too ridiculous. I'm not just going to embarrass myself with my channel name any more than I already have. But like I said, I'm open, so I guess comment away. yeah, I don't know. But so one thing I had to talk about. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess I could talk about my motorcycles. There's my DRZ that I was riding last year, and the year before it, I bought it like 2 years ago, and rode it around for a while and did some work on it and all that. And it, well, when I bought it, I got the warranty for it, which was, you know, in hindsight, a terrible idea. But anyway, ended up doing that and buying it, and the last ride of last year, right before I was gonna put the bike away for the year, uh, me and Megan were going to a bike night in our area, and where's this piece? Bike night in our area, and my bike started acting up. I say acting up because at the time I didn't know what was going on, but it was my bike just died. So it like while we were riding, it just kind of died at an intersection, and then I was able to start it a few more times before we got to the bike night, and we made it to the bike night, and ends up being a, you know, all right bike night. Could have missed it. It was uneventful, I guess I could say, and anyway, we are on our ride home, and the bike dies. I don't know, I think a couple times, but I'm basically hauling ass down this road, and like assuming my bike's gonna die at any moment, like, you know, permanently die. So I'm just hauling ass trying to get home, passing people like I wouldn't normally pass them, and then I end up turning down this one street instead of waiting for the light, which is probably a mistake. But anyway, end up going down this road, and shortly down this road, I turn like another time to like kind of keep going in the direction I'm trying to go to get home, and yeah, the bike just dies as soon as I turn, basically. Like, well, it was like heavily misfiring, and yeah, you just don't have any power at that point, and it literally just died. And I then proceeded to continue to just push my motorcycle from the where it died a good, I don't know, I'm going to say like a quarter mile down this road. It was a straight road, and then hooked a right turn and went down this road for a while, and ended up eventually getting to a intersection and just having my wife just go home and try to, I don't know, basically just hang out at home, because like I was just going to be pushing my bike for the rest of the day. But yeah, she ended up like getting some tools and coming back, but in the meantime I just kept pushing my bike, and like getting to this main road near my house, kind of near my house, and crossing it and keep pushing it. It's a, you know, main road, pretty busy. Cars going by at like, well, the speed limit's 50, so they're shooting by me at like 55, 60, or I mean, maybe they'll slow down if they see me, but they're going pretty fast regardless. And I'm at the side of the road, obviously, because I'm not trying to get hit. And eventually, this freaking guy in this super old truck, pretty, I don't mean this in an insult manner, but a pretty ratty looking truck, and well, he pulls over going the other direction, and then stops, and he's yelling from the other side of the road because he was going the opposite direction, like I said, and he asked if I need help or if my bike's broken or whatever, you know, and I told him, because at the time I kind of figured my bike didn't have any spark, because that's what I thought it had. So I was like, oh well, the bike doesn't have any spark, so it's not gonna really fire. I need a bunch of tools to work on it, so I'm just trying to get it home. And yeah, he ends up pulling around, and we talk for a little while, and we just, I guess, well, it was his idea to try to just put it in the back of his truck. And this sounds like a story that's going way worse than it actually is. But anyway, we loaded it into the back of the truck, and this is an old guy that was actually door dashing at the time, or just got done door dashing actually, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I can, take your bike or have you follow me or whatever you feel comfortable with to get it home." And I was like, kind of sketched out like just giving somebody my motorcycle, so I rode with this old man. And at this time, like when we actually just finished putting the bike in the bed of the truck, my wife got there, and I basically just told her the situation, and yeah, we ended up just driving to my house, unloading it, and let me just check this. Ended up unloading it, and it oh, I missed a piece in there. Just a flat. Okay. Unloading it, my wife gave him $20 because, well, honestly, that guy saved me a good couple hours, because the trip ahead of me was up a very long, gradual hill, and then it goes down a hill, very long and gradual, and then up another long, gradual hill, and then down another, basically very rolling hills, and so yeah, he can save my life, not life, but saved me a ton of time, which I greatly appreciate that. Comment down below if you're him. But yeah, so yeah, I got the bike home, ended up trying to do a few fixes, checking it out. Turns out it has spark, but it has no compression. So it's just the battery is able to just keep turning the motor over and over and over again. And usually if your bike doesn't start, I feel like the battery will die pretty quickly. So anyway, I ended up, because I have limited mechanical knowledge of engines. I mean, I know them pretty well, but I'm not trying to take them apart. I'm pretty lazy, I'll say that. And yeah, I ended up taking it to the dealership where I bought it, because, and here comes the warranty part, I figured, hey, why not try to get them to fix it, since I paid for this warranty, and I'm lazy. Anyway, I asked my dad if he can transport my truck, or transport my bike with his truck, and yeah, and I, ahead of this, I called the dealership to make sure I could bring it in, because I guess that's pretty important. Alright, this attaches here somehow. Okay, I think that goes here. My dad This goes in here like that. Alright, that looks kind of like a roller skate. Look at that. Yeah. Or shoe anyway. So yeah, bring it there. Bring it to the dealership, and my I bring it to the dealership and have them look at it. It takes them a good amount of time to look at it, which I honestly think it didn't take them long at all to look at it. They just kind of took their time in doing so. And yeah, they ended up kind of calling me back. I actually called them before they called me back, which is kind of why I'm a little upset about the whole situation. They're like waiting for me to call or something. I don't know. Anyway, they end up saying, "Oh yeah, come on in. We got to talk to you about it." Blah blah blah. And go in, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it had no oil in it." And I'm like, "That's not possible." I don't know, like, how I could ride a bike around for, most of the season and it not have any oil in it. Like, seems kind of ridiculous. But and through some research, I found that it's, I guess, completely possible to burn out all your oil on a single cylinder if you're, I guess, riding it enough. And yeah, I ride my bike quite a bit, and I ride it at full throttle, and because it's a single cylinder, it tends to burn that oil more, or that's what my internet research has showed. And it's I don't know if that's right, but it's it's what happened. And I'm kind of losing my train of thought here. Okay. So yeah, they're basically not going to cover it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you can we could try to Moose, you're just being a crybaby now. We could try to have our guy try to locate an engine or a motor." And I was like, "Oh wow, that's gonna be a lot of money." Like, that's what I thought to myself right away. And then to have them replace it too, I don't know if they would cover that because it's warranted, I guess, or I don't know how that would work. So anyway, hold on a second here. Moose wants to get covered up again. Alright, so they didn't, they're not covering or I don't expect them to cover the engine replacement, like the cost of the bike, or the engine, or physically actually doing it. They're going to want to get paid. But, oh yeah, and I ended up actually having to pay them, like, I think it was like $175 just to have them look at my bike, because the warranty company wasn't going to reimburse them because it didn't have oil in it. Anyway, so that I apologize. I did a bunch of stuff without the camera recording. It kind of stopped recording at 30 minutes. I didn't realize that happened. So yeah, we got more of the shoe done, or yeah, the shoe part of the roller skate looking pretty fly. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to continue where I'm at. I'm not going to take it apart. But yeah, so the story. Haha, where was I in my story at a half an hour? So yeah, had to pay the fee for the dealership to look at my bike, even though they didn't really do anything to it. I mean, they looked, took things apart, but that's just about it. And insult to injury, that was insult to injury. But my dad ended up helping me bring the bike back to my house, and it kind of just sat there for, I don't know, a couple weeks before I ended up looking online and actually just buying a used motor from a 2001 DRZ 400E. So that is, I believe, just the electric start dirt bike version of my motorcycle. And yeah, it used dirt bike, so it's hopefully it doesn't have tons of miles on it. I mean, the motor itself had a lot of scuff marks on it. There's the boot done. That's actually pretty cool. So yeah, there was a lot of scuff marks on the motor, and alright, this is decoration. Don't really care for the decoration. Don't really need help with that. Alright, here we go. Now we're doing something useful. Alright, so we go to the bottom here. Oh, shoot. Yeah, so I was telling a story. Okay. My bike. Yeah, I got it home, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I buy a motor and have it shipped to my house and end up getting that all before I think even the first snowfall maybe. But after that, I basically let it sit all winter and didn't do anything on my bike, or for my bike I should say, until just recently. My wife, Megan, is great, I'll just say that, and she let me put my motorcycle in the breezeway so I could work on it, you know, no matter what the temperature is outside. So I don't have to, I have no excuses basically. Oh, it's too hot outside. Oh, it's too cold outside. And yeah, so did that, and took me a little while, and I you know, ran into a few things that I didn't expect to have to do, but that's the fun of motorcycle. And yeah, end up getting it all together and getting it to work. The eBay, because that's where I bought the engine from, the eBay engine ended up working, which I was very nervous about, because I mean, you just buy something on eBay, you don't have no idea if it's going to work, and returning something as big as returning something as big as an engine is not something I want to have to do. And luckily I didn't have to, because it works. So I'm happy to report that I have my motorcycle working, and I was able to replace the engine myself, and it works. So I don't know. It's a story that I can tell. I mean, it's not something that I like to tell, because it's like shows how bad I am at maintenance. I mean, really, I figured I would just change the oil once a year, because it's not like I mean, I'm not going on hundreds of mile rides. My gas tank only holds 1.7 gallons, which is like, I don't know, not very far as road trips go. So it's not a road tripping bike. But yeah, I figured it would have enough oil for the whole year, but no, I was wrong. And I ended up, yeah, costing myself basically the price of another motorcycle. I could have got another motorcycle for the price of the engine, but if you're making payments on something, you kind of want to be able to ride it, and that's exactly the bed I was in. I have a motorcycle that I'm paying for, and I want to be able to use it, so I, yeah, made the sacrifice, bit the bullet, and bought the motor, and it's I now ride it whenever I can, and I'm checking the oil kind of constantly, because I'm overly paranoid now. But I guess it's better than losing another motor. But because the motor itself is from a dirt bike, it came with a intake boot that was for a an intake boot that is for the bigger carburetor, and that made me thinking that I could probably get a bigger carburetor and it would basically be like a dirt bike. But don't tell anybody about that. It's a secret. And I'm almost done here. Got the wheels, clicking them on, and there you go. It's a Lego roller skate. I didn't bother doing any of the decorations on the side, but you can just use your imagination.